Today we got a 2019 Sierra 1500. Hop in here and let's show you what's going on with this thing. So you look across the top and this thing has got little micro cracks all the way across it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we counted it up the other day. It's got almost 10 cracks on it. This thing is leaking so bad they've even had to put umbrellas back here to keep some of the water off of them. But if you'll look at all the water stains on this headliner, and just the amount of water that's coming in on this thing is incredible. You see it's got streaks all the way down the glass. Everywhere there's a crack, there's a streak coming down. This glass has to be replaced. It's even got cracks down here on the bottom too. It's starting to crack on the bottom. I don't think I've seen one bad enough that it's starting to crack on the bottom yet. But 19 through current Sierras and Silverados, all of your full-size GM pickup trucks, all cracked just like this. The Ram has a very similar issue because the Ram has back glass that is very similar to this. We did another video on one of those a while back. If you have a 19 or newer Silverado or Sierra pickup truck, that's a 1500 series. The 2500 and 3500 series, they start in 2020, I do believe, but all the way to current. It's not if, it's when. Your back glass is going to fail like this if you have a power slider. Just get ready, it's coming. I'm gonna get this thing out and we're gonna show you a little bit more about it, but let me show you what not to do when you have this issue. So I have harped on putting silicone on cars in multiple videos. This is a giant no-no. Don't put silicone on your cars, folks. This is going to cause corrosion. This causes issues. Never fixes anything. This is not what silicone is designed to do. It will only make your problems worse, and it makes it more expensive to clean the mess up. All right, so I lost my camera lady for the second portion of this video. So I'm gonna flip this camera around so you can see what's going on. So if you'll take a look, this is the glass that come out. And this is the cracks and the issues that's going on with this thing. You can see the glass is completely split. It's split right there too. It's holding together with a bit of adhesive. But so whenever you see somebody put adhesive across these parts, if you'll take a look at the truck versus, so here's our truck, you can see this silicone made contact with everywhere but where it's supposed to make contact. So it made contact on the truck, but the source of the issue on these trucks is the glass. So even if you do backfill this thing with some sort of adhesive, there's just zero that you can do. This one right here actually landed a little bit across the top of the cracks. However, you could see it was still leaking. There is no way to seal these parts up. GM and Ram both have a service bulletin out. GM has started replacing all of these. Ram has made a decision to start backfilling them like this, but with some sort of a product. It's not silicone. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a nightmare. It's junk. It doesn't work well. I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like when we got it out, and we'll come back to it when it goes back in. I'll get some of the silicone on this thing trimmed up through here. We'll get some of this stuff right here trimmed up. And I'll show you the residue that stays on the paint, and then we'll explain a little bit of the long-term issues that's a result of this. Okay, so this is what it looks like after everything's trimmed up. You see, this silicone is still present on this truck, and there's just no way to get it all the way off without like stripping everything completely. That is just as harmful as putting silicone on it itself. In our experience, what we typically see is silicone will cause paint failure prematurely. And once it causes paint failure prematurely, then this will start to contaminate the metal. And once it contaminates the metal, it's pretty much done for. You got to try to remove all kinds of material just to strip enough of it away so you can get the proper adhesive to bond back to the vehicle or to the metal so we can ensure that our job's done properly. The retention value on the urethane is, that's the adhesive we use to install automotive glass. is very important of how this process works. It has to have a very high retention value. It has to be super strong. And if it does not bond to the surface of the car, then it just fails. Its job fails. If you ever get in a crash or something like that, the glass will come out of the vehicle, and it no longer has a retention value for people that are inside of the vehicle. So let's, I want to show you how this product rejects. Come on around here, camera lady. So here's some of the silicone that we trimmed off of the truck. This is the primer that we use to put onto the metal or the paint of the vehicle. This is what preps the surface for the urethane to stick to it. So if you'll look, let's see if it'll do it. I put primer on this, and you can see it just peels right off. It does not bond to this at all. These two products reject each other. Never put silicone in an automotive application that is not a gasket. It does not work. It causes long-term harm. It'll cause corrosion. It'll also cause you the possibility that you'll never be able to get paint to stick back to that vehicle. This is a major issue. If there's one movement I can start in the automotive industry, is to reject silicone usage at all, unless it's on an engine, transmission, any sort of drivetrain part. Anything else, stay away from it. It's a terrible idea. All right, so this is the final product here. So this glass actually sits a little lower than this from the factory. I've fudged this glass up so it sits a little higher in the hole so that it hides some of the silicone that's currently in there. Now, long term, this is going to cause issues. Long term, this is going to cause corrosion. It's going to cause paint failure. So if you ever encounter a vehicle that's been like this, probably a safe bet. Stay away from it. It's going to have some issues down the road. If you're looking at buying one of these modern GMs or Rams, if you see silicone across the top of it, run away from the truck. Find you a different truck to buy. Ultimately, the only way to long-term solve this issue for now is to go with the stationary glass, which is just a fixed, flat glass. Doesn't have any of the slider, nothing like that, because all of these sliders fail. Even the replacement parts fail. Currently, there is no fix for it. I'm sure eventually somebody will come out with something, but for now, if you're going to go back with the part, you want to go back with an OEM part because it's the best. It's not that great, but it's still better than all the aftermarkets. But a stationary is going to be the fix. And if we can help you out with any of these issues, you got one of these modern GMs or these Rams that are leaking, feel free to shoot us a call at 843-379-7222, or you can stop by and see us at 820F Paris Island Gateway. That's in Beaufort, South Carolina, 29906. We can get you a quote and help facilitate getting this replaced for you and fix your issues. Thank you, guys.